YouTube, what is up? This is another talk video, man. Doing this one off the top of the dome. I always do all my talk videos off the dome because I'm being me. You know, ain't no recorder, ain't no edited, no nothing like that. Just straight up raw. No, but seriously though. So this was I was thinking, man, like I kind of want to do. I don't even know if I even might release this talk. I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense because I don't want to be throwing like patched up conversations and and y'all be like, huh? But I like to thank everybody that watch my videos and everything, and even the talks. You know what I mean? Like I see the numbers. You know what I mean? You don't got to comment if you don't want to, but I see the numbers and I see what they do on different subjects and topics and different videos. So it is what it is. So I am Nail Goodfella Nail. Follow me on Twitter at Nail Goodfella. Only if you want though. I think I'm on just down to like 4 followers now. I did have it up over 20. It probably had like 20, 25 or something like that. I'm not the biggest social media head, man. I've been away from that stuff for a little minute. But yeah, so this is the reason why I don't really too much do real versus fakes no more, man. I was thinking about this topic the other day, but I was like, why don't I just talk about it? The only reason why I'm going to talk about it is because I ran into this problem, and my first channel was based off of restorations and real versus fakes. That was like the bulk of my subscriber, you know what I'm saying, like a foundation base. Like that would be the main reason. Like y'all see my reviews. I'm not trying to play myself. I'm not like the best sneaker reviewer all the time, but that's how I was pulling people in, was through my restorations, or like fixing up scuff marks or stuff like that, or whatever, and and cleaning the shoe, like Nubucket suede, and very seldom like rare kicks like a Dion or something like that, because the shoe is out. That's one of the things I do like. I like seeing one of the things I liked from my previous channel a lot was I would show like a shoe that people was actually picking up, but it's not really reviewed on YouTube, and I would just see the views not skyrocket, but it would take some time for it to like pick up, and you start seeing a frequent pace of people watching it because it's a sneaker that's in their local mall that hasn't been reviewed. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like I'm here, because most of the other YouTubers just like review all the hype stuff, and they don't review like some of the slept on heat that's in the mall, or like a web store, or just in general, just slept on heat or whatever. It might be a kick you might be looking at the outlet, that you want, and you can't find a video on YouTube because just to see how it look in the fit or whatever, and just to get somebody else's opinion, you might not be able to find it. Everybody don't get lucky and find a Jordan at the outlet all the time. You know what I'm saying? You might find like some kind of Nike Huarache or something, or that basketball Huarache, Nike B-ball Huarache, the Fab 5 joints, you know what I mean, that Chris Webber had on. Even the Nike Air Max 2013 Barclays. Thanks for watching that video, y'all. Stuff like that. Like that shoe came out like 2 years ago, and I ain't saying there's no reviews on it, but I bet you it's a lot more Jordan 6 black and silver reviews than it is that shoe. And that shoe came out like 2 years ago, back when sneakers was still popular. So just saying. So and another thing I used to do was also just do real versus fakes, and man, that got people panties in a bunch, man. I was like, I want to do this to like help people and stuff, but I think that was when channels was getting clapped and stuff. I don't think the YouTube staff can tell the difference between like a real versus fake officially. And now, I never had a fake Jordan in my life, but I would hold my authentic Jordan up and be like, hey guys, this is what you look for on the authentic, because this is the authentic shoe. I don't condone fakes, blah blah blah, and that's it. It's supposed to look like this, it's supposed to look like that, whatever. So some guys will get pissed off because, not all of them, but you get an asshole every now and then. He get pissed off and write up negative shit all in the comments like, yeah, I couldn't tell the difference, blah 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 blah. It's one of them things where you kinda, I don't want to say, sometimes you do just naturally got to see the shoe in person, but I try my best. And I had a 720p camera similar to this one at the time, so it wasn't like a blurry cell phone image or anything like that. Excuse me, y'all. Don't want to pick nothing out on itchy nose. But yeah, so that stuff would just like piss me off though, man, and that's why I stopped doing real versus fakes. And it got to the point where it was like team replica versus team authentic, you know, and that was just getting outrageous. It's like, since when in this day and age has like, and obviously, you know, I was team authentic, and the only drawback to being team authentic is that you spend, you know, retail money for, you know, Jordans, and you know the guys that got the reps or the replicas or whatever, they wouldn't spend that much, and they'd be like, hey, it's made in the same place and blah blah blah. But you know, since Jordan has stepped up with the remaster, you know, now it's actually worth even more to get the authentic. You know what I'm saying? I was still copping authentics back then in like 2012, 2013. Since I've been buying Jordans at all, you know, I never bought a fake one. So you know, the replica guys will get their panties in a bunch. Oh, I can't tell the difference. Whatever, you know, blah blah blah. It looked like this, it looked like that. Well, it'd just be this big ass stupid argument, man. I'm just looking at it like this, man. You know, I'm a grown ass man. You know, wear whatever you want. You know what I mean? I'm just doing this for the people that's just actually trying to tell the difference. You know, people was getting offended and all this stuff. So, you know, and it was just getting outrageous, man. I was just like, man, if I start a second YouTube channel, I definitely won't have no real verse fakes on it. And of course, the replicas stepped it up a little bit more and started looking real, you know. But other than that, though, I just left it alone, man. So you ain't gonna really find me doing no real verse fakes no more, man. It's just one of the downfalls of the sneaker game. Unfortunately, you know, the sneaker game brings stupid ass people. You know what I mean? Like, if you see my eBay talk video where, you know, people up there scamming all on eBay and playing and shit like that, and it's only just like with the sought after stuff. And then when you go to these releases, like an actual hyped up release, like a, you know, like a Bordeaux 7 or Hair 7 or something that people actually want, you know, they want to have the cops and people want to try to jump you and all this, like, it's only just, you know, coonery or stupidity done in this sneaker culture. And sometimes I used to wonder, like, man, why don't they just look at us as like mature people? You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't do art collectors like this. You know, they wouldn't do car collectors like this. You know, and you know, like, even if you got your kicks stolen or something like that, they wouldn't take it serious. You know what I mean? As serious as they would take like a stolen car collection. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, sneakers is still kind of looked down upon as something kind of like, it's the light is starting to, you know, starting to get a little bit more limelight in the recent past years, you know, to the fashion or whatever and all that stuff. But, you know, sneakers is still kind of looked down upon, you know. But I don't care though. But I just cop my stuff and just collect, man. I'm almost out of here though. That's basically all I want to talk about though, man. It's just the real verse fakes. I don't do that shit no more, man. It's stupid to me now, man. And, you know, then you got the comments get more ignorant and more ignorant. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm not too much older than the people that's posting these comments, because I'm still in my 20s myself. I'm like, you know, me at the late 20s or whatever. But shit, man, like, you know, that shit get more and more outrageous. Like, it's like, why even do this stuff? It get like kiddish and childish, you know what I'm saying? So, waste of time, you know. It's just like, I don't know. I used to wonder why, like, some of my favorite YouTubers would like go and find a different industry to be a part of. Like, my favorite sneaker YouTubers, like System Psycho. That dude, like, he had kicks before before it even got like super popular like it is. He was wearing snapbacks before it was even super popular like it is now. And he, you know, he just sold most of his collection, and he probably just down to like 30 kicks, you know, all his grails or whatever that he liked. And, you know, I kind of see where he's coming from, but he spotted it early on. I didn't know it was going to get this bad. And I ain't saying I'm going to sell my collection and do all that stuff, but I could see why he chilled out. Same reason why I kind of like chilled out, because I hate to just buy a shoe just to flip it or sell it or whatever. And I'm not in it just for like, I'm not in it for like profit or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, if I hold on to something, I hold on to something for a minute. Like them grade 5s, grade schools, like I got those in like May of 2013 or summer of 2013. That's like 2 years ago, you know what I mean? So that was like worth holding on and flipping, you know what I'm saying? So, but one pair already gone, FYI. BBC shirt already gone. Yeah, so you know, somebody like System Psycho, look him up too. He ended up leaving the sneaker industry. He was a good collector. I was always interested in his videos. He ain't had no special editing, no, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just a regular person. You know what I mean? He didn't try to tap dance and do all that crazy shit. He didn't always review the newest Jordan all the time, every week, and all that shit. Like, man, I mess with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people that actually just like kicks. And he likes a variety of kicks too. That's one of the kick-ass things about his channel too. And it's no disrespect to you people that's just like a strict Jordan head. You could be a strict Jordan head. That's cool. But preferably I like whole sneakerheads. I want you to have Diadora, Nike, Adidas, all that. Tell me what's raw to you. Reebok and all that. But yeah, so he went into like comic books. And he said the most ignorant comments he always got was to like his sneaker videos, and I could believe it, man. Who the fuck want to be? Who want to be, unless you profiting and like making shoes or something? Who want to be like part of this industry all like that as a regular person? Now, if you a YouTube influencer, you might get a little bit more respect or whatever. And don't get me wrong, you know, I know the BS stars in the comments sometime, but it's like, man, it's like, and by all means, I'm not dissing none of y'all, my subscribers, because y'all been like cool anyway. And y'all been liking my videos, and I like to thank y'all for that. Y'all ain't been saying no ratchet shit or whatever. But, man, I would used to read System Psycho comments sometime. He be getting into it with some people. They be starting shit with him sometimes. You know, and it was just like one of them things like, man, you see the ratchetness of the sneaker community. And as you get older and stuff, you know, the ratchetness just get off the Richter scale. But that's the end of my talk video, man. So, you know, I ain't really too much been buying as many kicks as of late. You know, ain't no real point to me. I mean, I just got a few more kicks I want to pick up anyway, but it ain't like how I used to do like 2-3 years ago or something like that, or last year when I was like picking up something like every month. Nothing really like appealing to me all like that anymore. So, and it's not because I'm getting out of kicks. I'm not getting out of kicks. I still love my kicks, but it's like, you know, I already got most of what I want. And it's just a few more other kicks that I do want. And, you know, it's only been so many times. I'm not going to buy all 20 colorways of one shoe. So rate, comment, and subscribe if you want. This is Nail Goodfella, Goodfella Nail. Follow me on Twitter at Nail Goodfella. Peace.